five levels or categories in which any working professional would be having challenge right now. If you identify yourself into any one of these, listen to me very carefully. In last 4 years, I have interacted with more than 25,000 professionals in 300 plus masterclass, and the average experience of these professionals was somewhere between 14 to 20 years on an average. These are the 5 levels at which anyone would be facing a challenge right now in career. Number 1 is L1, which I call it as a category where you're trying to get into a job market, where you're trying to apply to a lot of opportunities, but you have not been able to get any response from any of the opportunities that you've applied to. Level 1. Level 2 is where you've got some of the calls. It's not at level 1, you move to level 2, you've got some of the calls, but you're not able to really transition that call into an in-person interview. That's level 2. Level 3 will be that they've got calls, they've been able to go for an in-person interview, but they've not been able to really go for next rounds of interview. Yeah, maybe go for 1 or 2, but then there's nothing that happens after that. Level 3. Third is when you have, which is what we call as all the rounds are completed, but what is missing is they've not rolled out an offer. They say we'll come back to you, and there's no answer after that. That's level 4. And then I have level 5, which I call as a bigger umbrella, where we have untapped on the job challenges, culture issue, fitment issue, role issue, and whatnot. Where do you identify? Maybe in one or multiple of these areas you will be able to identify. But my experience is majority of them are into level 1. Forget about 2, 3 and 4, but level 1. Now, if you align with any of these challenges, I'm going to invite you to come and experience different knowledge, different awareness, which will really open your doors to solutioning rather than being stuck at the problems that you are at. Each of these levels, friends, require a different solution. And unless you really ask and understand for a solutioning, there's no answer that comes in. Let me ask you this. Whenever I'm sick, when I'm not feeling well, what do? I go to a doctor for consulting. When I have a problem related to accounts, taxation, whenever I have problem related to any accounting matter, I go to a chartered accountant. When it is about any legal matter, I go to a lawyer. Let me ask you this. Whom do you reach out to when it comes to your career? We spend almost 30 to 40 years with our career, but there's no expert consulting that we do. Maybe for your kid, your brother, sister, you might have done after 10th and 12th, or maybe for yourself. But after that, we are on our own, taking advices from our friends or from our ex-bosses or from our well-wisher. All huge respect to them to provide you that advice and consulting. But are they coming from an expertise? When you are sick, do you go to someone else or do you go to a doctor? Come, experience for 3 hours. What do I have to share with you if you are primarily having a challenge on level 1? Yeah, come over. I'm inviting you, join in, and you see a different experience of awareness that opens up for you. Click on the link, register right now, and I will see you in the masterclass. Thank you.